Man, what up, y'all? Just coming from Tarjay. Whew. My son has been stressing me out for months. About getting him this new PlayStation. Not PlayStation. First, he wanted the PlayStation because he's been an Xbox player for all these years. He had he's on his second Xbox. Okay. Yeah, because he had not the first generation, old school, but he had, one of his first Xboxes. Then he moved to the S, which was the last model. Then the brand new one just launched. We had been, he'd been on it since like the summer when we knew it was coming out. And I told him, I was like, it's possible that you can get the new one. Maybe not when it first come out because it's really expensive. I said, but we had to see what Black Friday holds and stuff, and especially if you work on your job and everything. So, let's back that up and just talk about entrepreneurship. Even though I have my 9-to-5 kind of job and I'm an educator, I am such firm believer in being your own boss. And so even with me having the Real Men Get It Done brand, the Real Men Get It Done YouTube, Real Men Get It Done merchandise, my cleaning services, I also drive for Uber and Lyft. If you've seen some of my other videos, like all that is under my business, under my LLC. So it is some great tax write-offs when you have all those kind of under your umbrella of your business that you can write off your taxes. My car, mileage, even time, equipment and things that I shoot for my video. All that is tax writable because it's under the banner of my business. So a couple of years ago, even with my son, he had began cutting grass, and I'm trying to push that for all of my kids. Some type of entrepreneurship, some type of being your own boss. So he started cutting grass a couple of years ago, and he's developed a couple of yards, mine, my parents, a couple of neighbors that he cuts regularly and may have an odd job here or there. But he saves his money, and I make him save his money just as a man to teach him to try to save and not always just spend. But he's purchased the majority of big ticket items that he has because I make him save his money and he's okay with it when he gets the prize. So his last Xbox, he paid half for that. He wanted some Jordans. Say, I'll do half if you raise the money and do half. And that's what my dad did with me. My dad, now, when I was younger coming up, my dad always like, if you can push forward and get half, I'll help you out the rest of the way. So I've been trying to instill that into my son. So he got in trouble this summer because he's a boy, he's a teen, just trying to keep his room clean and be on his A game when it comes to school and stuff. So he made me mad this summer, and he wanted to get the new 2K21. And so I was like, nope, no 2K21 because you just not having the best summer. Granted, COVID, blah, 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 all this going on. So I was like, but I still put it on the table if you get your money together that we can get your Xbox. So he had been pressuring me. First he wanted the PlayStation and was pressuring me. Then he switched back to the Xbox. But over his summer job, he made over $300 and something. So again, want him to still save some of it still for next summer. Little odd jobs, see they may get allowance and we put that in their bank account and whatnot. But last night, fast forward, and so all this time this is about to be launched, and even last month, all the pre-orders were gone. I mean, you couldn't find an Xbox pre-order or PS5 nowhere. I knew Target is one of our favorite stores was going to have theirs. They had it in a circular this past Sunday saying, we're not going to have any in store. We're going to have it online at 12 a.m. Limited quantities. So I'm like, well, I will try. So I stayed up last night, tired, stayed up to 12 o'clock, tried to order it. It was nothing there. So I'm refreshing for a span of about 30 minutes, y'all. At 12, I kid you not, 12:29, when I refreshed my computer, it popped up to get it. Went ahead, boom, purchased it. Of course, I didn't tell him. He's getting ready for school this morning. Didn't tell him, of course, and just came to Target this morning, first thing this morning, and picked up this new S Series Xbox. I look at it for a second, make sure I got the right one. I'm like, man, this better not be the same one he got, because it almost looks like it. But this new one, it's no discs. It was one for $300 and one for $500. So he told me, he's like, I want to be able to save some of my money, Dad. I don't want you to get half of it and then take all my money to get the one that has the disc, because I still have my current Xbox that has, plays Blu-rays and stuff like that. He's like, so I'm okay with the digital one. So this one doesn't have a disc where you can put discs in, but everything is digital. So things are going that way now anyway, just like with streaming services and whatnot. But you stream your games. So you download them and it's on your hard drive and you can stream your games. So again, this is what he's got. It only has 512 gigabytes. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But again, he only plays a certain number of games. So if he really gets to the point where he's about to get out of his drive gig, I guess he could just delete a game. I mean, he really only plays Fortnite and sports games. So Madden, basketball, and Fortnite, and then he'll play some free games here and there, So I think he'll be good. He's 12. I think he'll be good with this, and he'll be super excited. Was doing the debate to wait and give it to him to Christmas, but nah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him tonight and surprise him. He has a football game. Again, this is gonna be left field. We'll see. I know he's gonna be excited, and so we'll see. We'll see tonight and film a little bit more. But yep, I got it. And I'm excited. He paid for half of it. I paid for half of it. It will be his Christmas present, because for our kids, we don't give them a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas, but a couple items, a couple things that they want. So this is one big thing that he wants. So when Christmas come, I mean, he'll open up a couple small gifts, but yeah, that was his big to do for Christmas. So sorry, my phone's dinging in the background, but there it is. I'll show some more tonight, obviously, when he gets home. And yeah, just excited that I was able to get it. Something he's been waiting for several months and bugging and hounding me about. So there it is. Real man, get it done. So it's been a long day. Y'all can probably barely see me. It's nighttime, of course. Lights in here aren't super bright, but it's all good. But I told you guys, surprising my son with the new Xbox, and it's like 7 o'clock, dark here. He just came from his football game, so I'm going to pick him up after school. I'm late because I get off work late and schedules, all that good stuff. Hey, bud.
No, I'm so old.
Did you play though?
Yeah,
How'd that go?
I got right out.
So you played a little bit as your water too. Is it the coaches right there?
No, coach.
They sold out everywhere. I told you, boy. Didn't your friends get it?
No.
Who was trying to get it?
Just me. I'm just trying to get it. I don't care about no one else.
Didn't your friends get it though?
I don't know. No.
How you say he's watching videos last night? People getting it.
Yeah, all my YouTubers.
How'd they get it?
Because they're YouTubers and all that, and they pre-order it. And sometimes the companies give them stuff.
All right, well, come on, let's go get the groceries. You get the ones in the front, I'll get the ones in the back.
Whoa, Dad! You put. Oh, you made my day better, because I have not been having a good day.
Really? That's all I get?
Yeah, thank you.
I know, buddy.
You play too much. Y'all be all worried. I'm not gonna. So how much money?
Do you know how hard it was to get that thing?
Yes, because no one wanted it. Did you get like the release version?
You still got groceries to get. I wouldn't play about groceries.
You give me some more stuff?
No, we got groceries. Goodness. Teenagers, y'all. That was his level of excitement. Super happy. Boy has no idea how much it took me to get that thing, but he's had a pretty rough school year this far with COVID and everything. He's been in quarantine twice. My wife was sick. We were able to get the kids. They had to be out of school for 24 days because they had to see if he was going to get it or not. Then he got back to school one day, and there was a classmate that had tested positive, so he had to be put in quarantine again for another 14 days. So in all of that going on, he missed most of the football season, which is why he really hasn't been playing well. It's his first year playing, so he's had a tough little first semester of school. So I thought that would brighten his day, and again, just wanted to do that for him. So there we are. I know he's gonna be super ecstatic. We still got groceries we gotta get, but let's go ahead and get these and get it in. Still was a school night, so I let him unbox it, play it for a tiny bit, and he had to wrap up the night with his chores, everything done to be ready for school the next day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time, peace and blessings. Real men get it done.